Hello guys, welcome back to another YouTube video here today, and we're gonna go over the top 5 Harlowe class mods. These are my favorite Harlowe class mods, and these are the ones that I've made builds around, and allow you to do a lot of damage on certain builds, and they're a lot of fun to use overall. And I've been able to do the takedown with all the class mods that we're about to talk about. And we're gonna start off with top 5, the fifth one, and it will be the plasma file. Now this class mod can actually do some pretty insane damage, but I am not a huge fan of this class mod, and I'm gonna go explain why. So say you go to Vile Lictor and you try to hit him. It doesn't hit him very well. Like it will not. It will sometimes do good damage to him, and it won't hit him. The second phase ain't a problem because he doesn't have any immune spots. All right, say you go to Soul, it doesn't. It has you can't really even hit Soul properly because of his immune spots. The only way you can really hit him is if you get lucky. You can hit Soul, he's got to get lucky. It's possible to hit him. It's just very very rough. I know someone that hangs out my YouTube streams on Twitch and YouTube. Uh, Yeah, he spent like 3 hours trying to kill Soul with this class mod for UVH levels to get the UVH done because this class mod is such a dick with that guy. And then Terra is another problem. The range isn't just enough onto stasis, but stasis is a lot of fun. But I'm not a huge fan of this class mod, but I do have another class mod on this list that I really enjoy, and we will go over it. So I'm gonna have to put this class mod at number 4. I really like this class mod a lot. I made an awesome build of it, and it is super duper duper fun to use. We use the crow source, and we can hit for like 15 million damage if we're using like the temper, and it's like millions of damage if we use the crow source. So like either way, we're doing some pretty insane damage. Or if you can one beam toss bosses with this too. It is overall a very very good class mod, and you can get some pretty insane groundbreakers with this. Uh, I've been able to proc some like over 160 million groundbreakers, and then if you're using like blue shift, you can proc even more harder groundbreakers. There's also a new effect that Dragon found out. Shout out Galactic Dragon. That if you use a skill called Domino Effect, you can actually trigger groundbreaker twice with that skill, which is really cool. Um, and then we're gonna go to the trooper. The trooper will be number 3 because I really like the trooper. The trooper is a lot of fun. This is like a really strong class mod for Harlowe, and it just allows you to get your ordnance back so easily. Now, this when your critical hits guns partially restore ordnance cooldown, ordnance activation, and gain increased gun damage and extra damage for rotation. The gun damage does not matter a whole lot on the build that I'm using because we're not taking advantage of the gun damage because we aren't using ordnance damage, even though technically your ordnance is getting 50% of that gun damage when you do reactivate ordnance. So technically you are taking a little bit of advantage of it. The access to rotation is just really nice on this for this class mod. And then for the rolls, you're gonna want like 5 in meltdown, 2 in refraction for ordnance build because like refraction is just really nice for the takedown. And then you don't got to put any points in refraction, and then meltdown is just it saves you a whole bunch of points there. Also for the Churrigan, you're gonna want like 5 in acceleration. And this you're gonna want 5 in 2 cool for coolant to get the most damage out of plasma fill. And then we're gonna talk about the reactor next. This is my second class mod on this list, and this is 5 points in decoherence. Now this has to be on this list because 5 points in coherence from your class mod is just really strong. 2 in fizzle launcher is kind of nice. It launches irritated darts to entangle enemies. The effect on this class mod is not the greatest, but the points on this class mod is what makes this class mod so strong and so powerful. Is that you can just decoherence, it double dips when damage. Is really nice. And then for the final class mod, my favorite class mod for Harlowe, it is the phlebotomist. This came out with the first story pack DLC. This is you get two in sustained reaction, which is just all you need actually now with the takedown. You do not need three in sustained reaction. You're looking for two in sustained reaction and five in excited XD, and it gets X code rotation, and so you get bonus kinetic damage. So from what I know and heard, this class mod actually gives you 100% bonus kinetic damage, which is really nice. And then you're gonna want X code rotation on it. X code rotation on it is just really important for Harlowe and group study. If you're using group study, X code rotation is always just a really good roll. You're always gonna be keeping your eye out for that. Uh, that's about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.